Hey everybody, welcome back to another AI Mastery session with Rosemary Salem. I'm Rosemary Salem. Tonight we are hopping right back into our 30-day challenge with Google Whisk, utilizing this platform to create my character, Pip, live with you all. So tonight is really going to be a catch-up night for me. Transparently, I have to get some things done, so you're literally finna watch me work on Pip business, official business. So there are some stories that have been put on the back burner because I haven't edited the illustrations to be ready for publish. So that is literally what we're going to do, utilizing Google Whisk and Canva. So you're going to see me interactively work with the tools that are in the Canva, such as the magic grab text. You're going to see me literally work as long as we're streaming tonight. So that's what tonight's session is about. We're not creating anything new. We are actually finishing and fine-tuning the storybooks that actually need to be ready for publishing. And it's really cool because you get to actually really see me continue. You've seen me publish books. We've created coloring books. If you're new to this stream, let me take a pauser and let you all know exactly who Pip is. So Pip is my character. It's a neurodivergent. He is a neurodivergent hedgehog. Okay, he doesn't suffer, but he has selective mutism. He's very gifted. We get to see the world from his perspective as being on the spectrum. We love Pip. Pip is gentle. He's a popular loner. There's much to love and to know about Pip through his journeys. He was born December 22nd, 2024 on the Google Whisk platform. I created him, and his whole purpose is to raise awareness and social acceptance of neurodivergent individuals. So we're going to be designing some of my latest projects that need to be fully released as a book. So tonight we're going to work on Pip's silent messages, wrapping up those illustrations. So you're going to see me kind of tweaking and working. I won't be narrating as much, so you'll be able to listen to the background music in which I created with Google Labs Music FX. So if you are a streamer, you make videos, you run conferences, and you know you don't want to run into any copyright issues, but you want to have something playing in the background, you can use Google FX as a platform to create your own melody instrumentals or lo-fi instrumentals, whatever sounds you desire to make as your background music on Music FX. So tonight, again, we'll be inside of Canva. So you'll see me talking about the different tools that I utilize right now to produce Pip storybooks. And like I said, this is a truly transparent, this is a catch-up day for me. And this is a way where I can kind of not only do a live tutorial, but finish the things that need to be pushed out for Pip. I don't know how long we're going to go tonight, but that is the goal. All right, so you'll see me primarily on the Canva screen. Let me actually pull it up now so we can get prepared. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. I thank you all for tuning in tonight. This is day 21 of our 31 days. Please get ready for the streams that are upcoming, because we are launching Pip's merch via Launchcart. So Launchcart is a e-commerce platform. They also have a CRM, and it's a really powerful tool. I have been affiliated with Launchcart for about really since what year was I introduced? I want to say 2020, if not like late 2019, but if I'm not mistaken, it was 2020 or 2021, somewhere along the lines that it's. I want to say 2019 for some reason though, because I know it was pandemic hit 2020 or 21. I'm not sure, but that was my first introduction to working with Launchcart. I produced some ebooks for their company back then. So just to let you all know, like, I have been a published author since 2017. I published business books. So my first book was Dominate Your Market, Your Play-by-Play Guide to Building a Profitable Brand. I published my personal memoir, which is my longest piece of literature. That book is 90,000 words. Speaking of that book, with these models that have these longer context parameters, I am very excited because there are some things that I want to do with my book that I wasn't able to do. The last model that was able to really read and transcribe my memoir was Claude 200 something, and that was the last time I tried. So just a side note with these books that you may be creating, some of you all will be using Google Whisk to create a sci-fi collection like me. So those books are minimum 70,000 words and up. That can get very lengthy when you want to look at how can I market this book, how can I, create inserts and excerpts. So this is a great time for authors, whether you're creating children's books or whether you're just creating in other genres. Okay, so tonight, again, we will be inside of Canva. We'll be taking the illustrations that I created with Google Whisk for PIP, and we will be editing. So you will see the books that are already done, but they need to be fully edited to be ready. So I'll be actually going inside of my library. It's actually a lot, transparently. So with you all's presence and company, we will see how much we'll get done tonight. So I'll be interacting, kind of guiding like I normally do, letting you know what I'm working on and what I'm doing. But just enjoy. You'll be able to see a real author work on live illustration. Okay, so we're inside of Canva already. I already have the book that is first up. But before we get started, let me play this. This is Pip with the Paintbrush, written by me, Rosemary Salem. AI, art, and animation with Google Whisk by Google Labs, edited with Clipchamp, meta prompted by Grok 3. That's why I tagged them. So let's watch this, and then we'll get right into tonight's live tutorial.
Written by Rosemary Salem.
Let me make it bigger and start it over for you guys.
Pip with a Paintbrush. Written by Rosemary Salem. Pip finds a shiny paintbrush. Pip picks up the magic brush. Pip tests the magic paintbrush. Pip paints a flower red. Pip paints the grass green. Pip paints the sky blue. Pip paints a butterfly. Pip paints a tree. Pip paints a yellow path. Pip paints a sunny sky. Pip paints a sparkling pond. Pip paints a rainbow. Pip paints a red bird. Pip paints a golden star. Pip paints a heart cloud. Pip paints a polka dot rock. Pip paints a welcome sign. Pip paints a smiley face. Pip celebrates his art.
All right, that was my latest animation project created with Google Whisk Animate, and I have beta access to their animation tool. Super powerful. So tonight, again, for those of you all who are just tuning in and want to know what's going on, we are going to be working on Pip actual book creation. So I'll be editing inside of Canva, utilizing the magic grab tool and things of that nature. So you're just gonna literally be able to watch this live tutorial of how I go about fine-tuning and getting Pip books ready for publish. We have quite a few in our queue, so we'll get as much as we can done and just enjoy the stream. I'll be on and off commentating throughout, but just pretty much enjoy the background music and watch. This is a live tutorial, so that's what we are going to be doing on tonight's stream. So without further ado, this book is called Pip's Silent Messages. This is just to let you all know where we are in the pipeline. This book was created for Valentine's Day. It was published, but not published as an official book. I have other ways that I promote Pip's project, so it's not just physical copies. There are other ways that I distribute his content that I dare not disclose everything that I do when it comes to this brand, but just let you all know this one wasn't officially published. His books are timeless, even though I do have some themed ones. I don't really focus in on too many holiday themed books, but this one was an actual holiday themed book, but it's silent messages. Hence, the neurodivergent connection. All right. So what I'm doing right now is going through and editing. So like right here, I utilize Magic Grab to move the elements. I know I kind of can, as you get more familiar with certain tools, you know how to eyeball and you know what will be inside of the formatting for approval on the platform that you choose to self-publish on. We use Amazon KDP for now. We will be selling it on our own soon, so stay tuned for that. But right now, all of Pip's books are available on Amazon. You can just type in Rosemary Salem and then type in Pip, and all of his coloring books, his books will be available for you to see. Okay, he has 7 published books, that includes the coloring books and activity books. And some of those projects were created on this 30-day Google Whisk and Animate live stream challenge that I've been on. So this is day 21, and we'll be wrapping up soon, and we'll be wrapping up with our rollout on how to create merch, as I create live merch through the platform Launchcard, Printify, Printful. So you'll see all of that. It'll be stretched out for some days so you can get some real insight. I'll be talking about, you'll see me use Grok and even Kimmy. I'll just be sharing my screen. You just see the madness of me building out his brand live. It's gonna be exciting because I'm excited about it. Okay, so yeah, I pretty much have let you all know what we're doing, and I'm just gonna work right now. So I can tell you from this image what I need to do. So if you don't, what I was going to do with this one was quite, I can still do it, but I don't want to. I can submit this and then the book would just have like, the layout will be like this. So you'll see the background green and then the image. It will look still great, flawless, perfect for publish, but I want to still try to match the formats of the previous collections books. So I'm actually going to edit. All right. I'm going to try to make things a little bigger, not only for you, but for me. That's a little too big. I still need to see. Okay, perfect. All right. Uh-oh. Also on this is going to be like a little pain for me because I use grids. So what that means is I literally have to go over here and replace images, because if I'm choosing to go this route as I use the magic grab, it's going to make it difficult for me to edit magic grab. So just a side note, if you watch my tutorial, I teach you how I utilize grids, but unfortunately, if you have to do more editing, you can't necessarily use grid, at least for not right now. You'll probably have to add it as the last element. Well, you will have to add it as the last element. And I just found that out from working. Oh, sugar, working on that. So I'm going over to edit, and like I said, I'm going to try my best to navigate and tell you all exactly what I'm doing as much as possible, but I will still be working in the background. So what I'm doing right now is I'm grabbing every little speck that I see. So when I grab him, Pip, and the other pieces, I'll get a clean grab. So you can kind of see this little piece right here. It can be a little tedious, but that's okay. That's the purpose. Anything dealing with design is tedious. So I gotta make this bigger so I can see. So you go over here, you get access to Magic Studio. We're using Magic Grab right now. I'm using the click option. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Perfect. So I can zoom in. So you see what I'm doing. I'm grabbing all his paw. You gotta grab his backpack. All right, so that way when I grab it, I'm gonna move over and I'm gonna grab the bird, and I'm grabbing this basket, okay? Because I gotta really edit this page and bring everything in, because when I make it bigger, a lot of this stuff is going to change from the background perspective. Okay, so I'm just making it bigger, the background bigger. Now, I would recommend you grabbing the background from okay. And it really, Magic Grab really makes these elements seamless. So this kind of makes it better. I'm going to add it a little bit more. I should have grabbed this acorn. So I'm actually going to go back. I told you it was tedious, y'all. And I meant every syllable. I'm going to start over because I didn't grab this acorn right here. So now that I see, I need to grab all of that to reframe this scene. Oh, I made a mistake and clicked magic text. Let me click magic grab. We'll just start over here with the easier elements, in my opinion. There's a little piece of this bird that I wonder if I do the brush. Let's do click. Okay, then we have this basket and the pine cones. And then this is the pine cone that I want to pick up. Oh, I know you didn't. You should just, there we go. And he has a pine cone in his hand. Pip has a pine cone. Perfect. Woo. So now we've grabbed it. All right, so I'm gonna move the background to the corner and I'm gonna stretch it out from that perspective. I want a little bit of the tree, but you want to know something? I actually don't want that tree. I want this tree. I want the tree that's in this corner in the page more than the other tree. Okay, and these trees in the background. So you can see like the stump. And then now it makes it really easy for me to bring them back in the frame. About right here. And then to make it a little more at home, I'm gonna nudge downward. Boom. So Pip's feet are like noticeably on the ground. Okay. Let's stretch it out a little bit more. All right. We're gonna bring it in just a tad. Okay. I like the way it looks. It's not gonna, yeah. I'm eyeballing because I know what's gonna get flagged. So as a something that they're gonna say, hey, you need to change this because it's outside the scope. Whatever they be saying in them emails when they don't instantly approve. But overall, that looks good. So I'm going to the next image. These are my, I've already worked on this. This is just me wrapping it up. So you can see this is the layout. I won't be publishing live. I just want to get the files ready. I don't think it's necessary for me to show y'all too much of the process. I'm still finding balance. But this is the design process. Okay. So just I was just showing you all this so you can see. So I have to work on this page. So we pretty much got our work cut out because we probably got like three, looks like only three out of all the illustration pages that are ready to go, which is fine. Like I said, this is catch up. Okay, so I'm gonna close this and let's get started. Okay, let's continue. So because this is a grid, I gotta literally basically redesign everything in order to edit it. So I'm gonna delete this one. Just delete grid. And this is me just making it a little bit bigger so I can see what's going on. I can already tell. The only thing I would need to I'll grab Pip and this rabbit. But honestly, I really just feel like I should just focus on grabbing Pip. Because if I grab him and I'm able to move him around. That's the main character. I'll be silent for a couple minutes just to how I know we did all of our training for this book, Silent Messages, and it is ready to publish. So you watched me use Canva Magic Studio to edit the illustrations that I created on Google Whisk, and we basically was able to fix every single element that needed to be maneuvered, manipulated to work in our favor, utilizing Canva's tool. So thank you all for watching this evening. I hope you all enjoyed this AI Masters session with Rosemary Salem featuring Google Whisk. And yeah, so I want you guys to come back on tomorrow, day 22. I hope you enjoyed everything. I love y'all with the love of Christ, and see y'all on tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.